I hosted some author talks at Google.
Oh yeah?
I created a channel to collect them all, and they deleted it for some reason.
Oh, they shouldn't delete you.
It used to be you could just go on YouTube and search Bob's author talks, and you found it.
Huh.
Can't anymore.
Ernie, you wanna check out the truck? You wanna chase something? Okay. Yeah. Ooh. All right, welcome to another episode of Racing to Learn. We've got our ECX Ruckus two-wheel drive with a plethora of upgrades. You can check out the video description for links to the full playlist. But unfortunately, the BMX park that we usually bash at is closed due to rain and weather and it being worked on. This is the only truck that we have running at the moment. Unfortunately, it's just a two-wheel drive, so traction is actually okay because of the rain has made things stickier. This clay dirt that we're on is a little bit stickier, but when I hit leaves and such, then climbing is impeded. But this has been the workhorse of our garage, because literally we've made it bomb-proof. Haven't broken anything on this truck, amazingly, in quite some time, after ironing out all the kinks, which there were a lot of. But it definitely has a more durable chassis than durable components than the Slash or the Stampede, anything else that's similarly sized. We're running the Ghoul RC speed control and brushless motor, which you can get all day long on eBay. OC Day actually is the they're kind of clones of each other. They're probably manufactured in the same factories, or you know, everything's pretty much open source in China, so you can get the speed control pretty much all day long for 15 bucks shipped. It might take a while to get to you from China. You can pay for a little bit more for it if it's being shipped from the US, and you'll get it faster. We're running the motor. I forgot what KV it was. I believe it was a 3500 KV motor, 36 millimeters in diameter. What else are we running here? We're running the Proline Super Swampers. So those are the wheels and tires, 2.8 inch Super Swampers. Of course, we got our Venom battery powering this. Just a 2S LiPo. What else do we have here? We did some suspension upgrades. It's got the RPM arms, not really needed, but they came with the car. We actually bought this as a used truck off of eBay. And there's pros and cons to getting used trucks. But yeah, it came with the RPM arms all the way around. It came with the Ghoul RC motor and speed control, so it was a pretty good bargain for what we paid for it. I don't even remember how much, but it was a good deal, because the Super Swampers themselves, you know, run about, I don't even know what retail is, but you know, the Super Swampers, the brushless setup, and the chassis all together, I want to say we paid probably like 60 or 80 bucks for it, but it was a good deal because we just had to add a radio, and then we were off and running. It's got the upgraded shocks on here, the upgraded ECX aluminum bodied shocks. You definitely want to run a better shock than the stock plastic ones. So we've definitely put in a lot of time and effort into this truck to refine it over the years. But there's something to be said that it's our most durable. It's running the Proline C10 monster truck body built for A-scale monster trucks, you know, like the E-Revo, T-Max, etc., with the long wheelbase. And that's one of the things that we love about this truck, is that it does have that longer wheelbase. It's got that short course wheelbase. This and the ECX Torment share the same chassis. You know, basically it's just they have different bodies and wheels and tires, and that's it. And the bumpers. But the plastics on these ECX are super durable. That's why we have so many of these. We have, I think, 2 Torments and 2 Ruckuses. We even sold one. Yeah, we were pretty much going to go with this for our program as the platform of choice. Yeah, essentially we weren't able to negotiate super favorable pricing with Horizon Hobby. They did give us a discount, but basically, yeah, with these trucks, just achieving the type of scale that we would want, we haven't been able to do that as of yet. So, anyways, updates on this truck. We really haven't had to do too much. I mean, this, again, we haven't had to do too much recently. This truck, it has Traxxas adjustable links on it. What else? I'm trying to remember. You guys can check out all the videos in the video description, but it's got the metal gear upgrade. So that comes from ECX. It's running all metal gears inside the transmission. We had a 32 pitch gear upgrade line up for this truck, but we haven't had to use it. The gears have been stout enough where we have not had to put on that upgrade yet. So, woo! Got some leaves stuck in here. Pull those out. Oh, that's kind of stuck. Oh well. We're running an MIP setup for the drive shafts on one side. We haven't upgraded the other. The other side is still running just an upgraded Traxxas plastic drive shaft with a metal yoke. Yeah, this truck is a hoot to drive, minus the lack of traction due to it being two-wheel drive. This is pretty much the best you can get as a two-wheel drive, in my opinion, for a basher. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing the Co-Rally. That's a new brand to the U.S. They're, I think, Swedish or Danish. Don't quote me on that. They come somewhere out of Europe. But they've got some interesting designs coming out, two-wheel drive trucks. So yeah, and they have metal gears in them too. Oh, couldn't recover that. Oh, there we go. They've got metal gears. Actually, a chassis that's very similar to the ECX two-wheel drive. You know, just very simple single ladder type chassis down the center, and you know, very similar 3-gear transmission in the back. So they seem like a pretty good deal. You know, if those plastics on that Co-Rally are up to snuff, it should be comparable to the ECX. So we might pick up one of those just to see what they're like. So Yeah, stay tuned. We'll see if we can get our hands on one of those co-rallies. They've got 3 trucks, like a shorter wheelbase one that's similar to the Stampede, or same wheelbase as the Stampede, and then they have 2 longer wheelbase versions that are similar to this truck, the Slash, any short course truck. It is really scrambling for traction up here. And I think I might have hit low voltage cutoff, because the car is running a lot slower. Looks like we've gotten a gathering here at the park too. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut this run short because running low on juice here. Ooh, whoops. Well, let us know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you next time. Thanks again for watching. You drove something like this before? Oh, it's really 6x6. Only the rear 2 wheels are driven on this. This is fun. I've got to get me one of these.
Yeah.